So we are going to get started here in a child's pose today. So you can have your either knees together or knees wide, whatever feels intuitively more comfortable for you. And we will start that playlist together now. So once you've sort of lowered your sit bones to your heels, you can walk your hands out in front of you and just let the elbows come down to rest on the earth and bring your forehead down to rest. And then just breathe deeply here into the back side of the body. And I know we've got a few people that are just logging on right now. Welcome to class today. My name is Melanie Emlyn. And our playlist today is on Spotify under my full name, Melanie Emlyn, and it is called Arc'teryx Flow. So you can put that on or put on your own music, whatever makes you happier. Let's just deepen the breath here. Start to expand not only the back side of the body, but the sides of the waist and the belly, gently pressing down towards the earth or your thighs, whether you've got knees together or knees wide. And really, the breath is the only thing that matters in this practice. Truly, of course, we want to be safe and we want to be mindful, but the practice of breath throughout is something that we can really take on and off of our mats as a tool. So as we find those peaks and valleys in the practice between physical exertion and rest, like we are now, the breath helps to find equilibrium between those two spaces, constantly bringing us back over and over again. So let's take another deep breath here together, in through the nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Two more like that, deep breath in. Full breath out. Last one here, fullest, deepest breath yet. Inhale. And exhale. Press your palms down into the earth. Come to all fours, tabletop position. Cat-cow from here. If you're familiar, just get started with movement. Otherwise, that belly starts to lower. We'll arch the spine, lift the gaze with the inhale. And then gently round your back like a cat. Tuck your chin in towards your chest as you exhale. Start to arch through the spine here. Breath comes in. And then round. Breath goes out. And then just continue the movement through these two shapes, starting to link your breath with the movement here. Creating that audible sound with a slight restriction of the back of your whisper muscles. Call that Ujjayi breath, victorious breath. Turn it on. And let's do one more movement here with our breath. And then come back to a neutral spine where we'll meet with a flat back. Press your right hand down into the ground and then scoop your left arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Peel your chest to that left wall with a big breath in. And then wrap that hand down between your right hand and right knee. Let the left shoulder head touch. And then again, reach that left arm up. Little twist. And exhale, weave it back down. Breath in, reach up. And breath out, weave, and we'll pause here. Press the back of your left palm in towards the earth. Reach your right fingertips forward. Hips stay square, inner thighs still hugging. Should start to feel a stretch in the outside of that left arm into the delt. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Reseal the right hand underneath the shoulder. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling with your inhale. And then take that left hand back down beside the right, all fours, exhale. Again, sweep that right hand to the ceiling this time, other side, breath in. And then weave that right hand down, breath out. Sweep it up, open, twist. And exhale, round, bow. Last one here, reach it up, inhale. And then weave that hand down and pause. Back of your hand presses. Right shoulder, right ear connects to your mat. And then stretch your left arm forward, tent up onto your fingertips. Slight squeeze of your inner thighs together. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Reseal that left palm under the shoulder. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling, breath in. And then to all fours, tabletop, breath out. Spread your fingers, suction cup your hands to the mat, and then tuck your toes under. Start to hover your knees an inch off of the floor. With your knees staying hovering, let's find that arch through the spine again. Cow pose, lift your heart, lift your gaze, breath in. And then round like a cat, knees stay hovering, breath out. Again, arch, press your palms into the ground, strong arms, breathe in. And exhale, round, breath out. Two more, arch, inhale. And round, exhale. Last one, you got this, arch, breath in. Round, breath out. Knees stay hovering, come back to neutral, inhale. And then press up to a shortened downward facing dog. So your heels might come down towards the earth, your hands are a little closer than normal. I want you to reach your right hand for the outside of your left ankle. And then bend into that arm and pull your body, your torso underneath your left armpit. Press the outside of your left hip back. Try to even out the weight. So both feet pressing down. Take a deep breath in. And then release that right hand, breath out. Switch to the other side. Left hand grabs the outside of that left ankle or shin. And then bend into your elbow. Pull your heart underneath your right armpit. Gaze can follow. And then press the outside of that right hip back. And try to equal the weight through your feet. Take a deep inhale here. And then release that left hand as you exhale. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Find your forward fold at the back of your mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. You can rock a little from side to side. You can grab opposite elbows. Dealer's choice. What feels good in your body today? What do you need? Let's find that neutral space once again together in that forward fold and exhale deeply, empty. Halfway lift, slide your hands to your shins, lengthen the crown of your head. And then forward fold. Use the breath here, lengthen halfway, flat back, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Last time, lengthen, big breath in. And forward fold, breath out. Walk your feet to plank pose, or hands to plank pose at the front of your mat. And then bring your big toes together at the back of your mat. Option to bring your knees down, of course. Press the earth away from you, grip your fingertips down so the tops of your nail beds turn white. And then start to send your heels to the right. Bend into your knees so your bum comes towards the heels. And then press to plank pose. Send the heels to the left. Bend your knees, coming towards a crouching position, and then straighten your legs towards plank pose. Good. Heels to the right. Bend, and then straighten plank. Heels to the left. Bend. Plank pose. Take a big breath in, and then lower to your belly, breath out. Hands stay beside the chest, heart lifts, cobra pose, breathe in. And then settle down, breathe out. 2 more like that, heart lifts up, inhale. And soften down, exhale. Last one like this, lift the heart, big breath in. And soften down, breath out. Tuck the toes, kneeling plank, press your arms just straight, inhale. Full downward facing dog, exhale. Can pedal out the legs as you need here. Maybe shake out the head from side to side, yes and no. Creating that long ramp with your spine. Let the day just roll off your back. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Lift your heels high, inhale. And then walk, step, or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, full breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Rise up, reach your hands high overhead, inhale. Take your hands to heart center, stand tall, exhale. Reach up and overhead, full breath in. Fold, hinge at the hips, heart melts down, exhale. Find that halfway lift as you breathe in. And then step back to a plank position, big breath out. Feet together, press the mat away from you, inhale. Lower to your belly with control, exhale. Lift that heart, cobra pose, big breath in. And then tuck your toes, downward facing dog, breath out. Close the eyes, feel the breath full into the front, sides, back of the body. And exhale, soften. Lift your heels, breath in. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, reach your hands high, big breath in. Take your hands to heart center, breath out. Reach those hands up high, press through your feet, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, full breath in. Plank pose, step your feet to the back of the mat, breath out. Press the earth away, strong arms, inhale. This time lower halfway, elbows into your ribs, exhale. Straighten the arms upward, facing dog, shoulders slide down the back. Exhale, downward facing dog, pike your hips. Take a deep breath in. Soft breath out. Lift those heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop forward, exhale. Find that halfway lift, full breath in. Bend your knees as you breathe out. And then chair pose, sweep the hands up, inhale. Sink a little lower into your seat, exhale. Stand up tall, reach your hands high, breath in. Forward fold, release fingers to the earth, breath out. Halfway lift, long spine, breath in. Chaturanga, plant your palms, step or float your feet back and lower. Lift your heart upward, facing dog. Downward, facing dog. Send your right leg to the sky, three-legged, inhale. Step that right foot forward, exhale. Let the back knee lower, sweep those hands up high, low lunge, big breath in. Take the hands down, step back downward, facing dog, breath out. Slide forward, plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Lift that heart up, full breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left heel lifts up, three-legged, inhale. Step that left foot forward, exhale, lower your back knee. Sweep your hands up high, inhale. Take the hands down, step back downward, facing dog, exhale. Plank pose, slide forward, your breath in. Lower half or all the way, breath out. Heart lifts, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a slow breath in through the nose. Option, open your mouth, let it out. Lift your heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat, exhale. Find that halfway lift here as you breathe in. Bend into your knees as you breathe out. Chair pose, Utkatasana, hand sweep. Connect your palms overhead as you inhale. And then dive your chest forward and sweep your hands down and back behind you as you exhale. Again, reach those hands forward, lift your heart, keep the knees bent. Exhale, dive the chest, sweep the hands. Two more, reach, lift, inhale. Dive and sweep, exhale. Reach, lift, inhale. Dive and sweep, exhale. This time we stand, reach up, grow tall, breath in. Forward fold, fingers to the mat, breath out. Inhale, lift the chest. Fingers to the earth, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Front knee is bent, gaze is forward in that runner's lunge shape. Let's take an inhale here. Straighten through your front leg and bow your heart down as you exhale. Re-bend the knee, hips lower, heart lifts. Exhale, straighten and fold. Re-bend, lift the heart, inhale. Straighten and fold. Bend into your knee, ground your right palm, and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Open that top arm, spiral your chest to the ceiling, take a breath in, and then wrap that left arm underneath your front thigh, palm to your chest, tuck your chin. Reach that left arm back up, inhale. Wrap that left arm down, exhale. Reach that arm up, big breath in. Wrap it down, breath out. Reach that left arm up as you inhale. And then squeeze into your inner thighs. Get lighter through the crown of your head, through your torso. See if you can tent up onto your right fingertips. And then all in motion, you're gonna lift yourself up into a twisted lunge, twisted warrior two. So my right arm's forward, left arm's back. Legs are in that lunge position, hips are squaring forward. Reach through your fingertips, grow through the crown of your head, take a breath in. And then release that left hand to the right thigh and that front arm up towards the ceiling. Good, reach the right fingertips, open through the right side of your waist, take an inhale. And then windmill your hands down to the earth as you exhale. Step back to downward facing dog, breath in. Press through your palms and let the heels lower towards the ground, breath out. Slide forward to that plank position as you inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Lift your heart, shoulders back, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Lift your heels high, breath in. Bend your knees, walk, step, hop forward, breath out. Find that halfway lift with your inhale. And then bend into your knees as you exhale. Sweep your hands forward, chair position, palms connect, breath in. Twist to the right, hook your left elbow outside that front thigh, breath out. Let's come back through center, reach the palms forward, inhale. Twist to the left, hook that right elbow, exhale. Reach forward, full breath in. Twist to the right, breath out. Reach forward, inhale. Twist to the left, exhale. This time we stand up, rise up, reach your hands overhead, full breath in. Forward fold, fingers to the earth, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fingers down, step that left foot to the back of the mat. Runner's lunge, front knee is bent, heart lifts, breathe in. Straighten your front leg and fold, breathe out. Rebend that knee, inhale. Straighten and fold, exhale. Rebend, breath in. Straighten and fold, breath out. Rebend, plant the left palm under the shoulder, peel your right arm up. Open your heart to the ceiling, inhale. Weave that right arm underneath the front thigh, palm to your chest, tuck your chin. Reach it back up to the ceiling, open, inhale. And then wrap and fold, exhale. Reach up, open, breath in. Wrap and fold, breath out. And then reach up, inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lighten through your chest. And then rise up, twisted warrior 2. Square your hips forward, but reach your right arm back and spiral your heart towards the right wall. Take a deep breath in. And then that right hand comes down to touch the back of your left thigh. Sweep your front arm forward. Breathe room and space into your left lung. Take a deep inhale. Cartwheel your hands down to the earth, exhale. Downward facing dog, step back as you breathe in. And either stay or vinyasa, slide to plank pose, breath out, lower half or all the way. Up dog or cobra with your inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a slow breath in through the nose. Feel the breath out your mouth. Lift your heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop forward, exhale. Find that halfway lift as you breathe in. And then bend into your knees as you breathe out. Chair pose, hands sweep, palms connect, inhale. Twist to the right and we'll stay here. Take a look down at your knees, make sure the left isn't further forward. So pull that left hip back, sink your tailbone down, and lift your heart. Option to open your arms, right fingers to the ceiling, left fingers just outside that right foot. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Rise up to stand, sweep your hands up overhead, inhale. Forward fold to the earth, exhale. Halfway lift, full breath in. Fingers press, right foot steps back, breath out. Front knee is bent, gaze lifts, inhale. Straighten your front leg and fold, exhale. Again, bend, breath in. Straighten and fold, breath out. Bend, inhale. Straighten that leg and fold, exhale. Re-bend, plant your right palm, inhale your left fingers to the earth. Exhale, wrap that left arm underneath your front thigh, palm to your chest. 2 more, reach up, inhale. Wrap and bow, exhale. Reach up, breath in. Wrap and bow, breath out. We're gonna reach up and rise up to that twisted lunge, inhale. Twist your heart to the left as you exhale. Take the left palm down, reach that right arm up, full breath in. And then come to a twisted lunge, tuck that right elbow outside that front thigh. Stack your back palm, press to the crown of your head, inhale. And then release your hands down to the floor, exhale. Step back, downward facing dog, your breath in. Choose to stay or flow forward and lower halfway, breath out. Heart lifts, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, hop forward with that exhale. Find that halfway lift, top of the mat, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Bend your knees, chair pose, sweep the palms, inhale. Twist to the left, hook that right elbow and stay here. Okay, knees are square, hips are square. Try to get your bum a little lower than your head. Option here to open your wings. Left fingertips reach for the ceiling. Right fingertips down for the earth outside that left foot. Breathe into the tension in the side of your waist. Inhale. And exhale. Stand up, sweep the hands overhead. Big breath in. Forward fold, fingers to the earth, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fingers down, step that right foot back as you exhale. Nope, that's wrong. Left foot back. Left foot to the back of the mat, front knees bend, inhale. Straighten through that front leg and fold. Right leg forward, exhale. Re-bend the knee, breath in. Straighten and fold, breath out. Bend, inhale. Straighten and fold, exhale. Rebend the knee, plant the left palm, reach your right hand to the ceiling, breath in. Wrap that arm underneath your front thigh, breath out. Reach it up, spiral your heart open, inhale. Wrap and round, exhale. Reach it up, full breath in. Wrap and round, breath out. Rising up here, strong through the legs, twisted warrior 2, right arm back, inhale. Soften through the hips, exhale. Let the right palm land, reach the front arm up, breathe in. And then twist, left elbow outside that front thigh. Press your palms together, crown of the head forward, inhale. And then release your hands down to the earth, exhale. Step back, downward facing dog, breath in. Choose to stay or flow, Vinyasa, breath out. Let that heart lift up as you inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. No rest for the wicked, big breath in. And full breath out. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, hop forward as you exhale. Find that halfway lift as you breathe in. Bend into your knees as you breathe out. Sweep the hands forward, chair pose, palms connect, inhale. Twist to the right as you exhale. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. So if you'd like to take that arm open variation, feel free, or play with side crow. So my fingers are gonna come down. I'm gonna slowly lower my right hip. My right knee is gonna stack on my left elbow. And then let's come back. And inhale, sweep the hands forward, rise up, stand up. Exhale, fold back down, let it go. Halfway lift, breath in. Fingers down, step that right foot back. Front knee is bent, heart lifts, inhale. Straighten through the leg and fold, exhale. We've been here before, you know where we're going, knee bends, inhale. Straighten, fold, exhale. Last one, bend, breath in. Straighten and fold, breath out. Bend, plant your right palm, lift the left arm, inhale. Wrap that left arm underneath your front thigh, exhale. Reach it up, torso twist, breath in. Wrap it down, fold, breath out. Reach it up, inhale. Wrap it down, exhale. Reach it up and then rise up for that twisted warrior two, breath in. Soften and twist to the left, breath out. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up, breathe in. Hook your right elbow over that front thigh. Stack your palms, twisted lunge, inhale. Release your hands down, exhale. Step back, downward facing dog. Breath comes in. Choose to stay or slide forward, plank, lower half or all the way, breath out. Let the heart lift, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a sweet breath in and a full breath out. Lift those heels, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, hop forward, exhale. Halfway lift, your breath in. Bend into your knees, breath out. Chair pose, sweep the hands forward, inhale. And then twist to the left, hook that right elbow. Now any variation you did on the other side, take that now. Crow pose, bend into your arms. Float those feet up. Let's find our way back to chair pose. And then take an inhale and lift yourself up to the ceiling. Breath in. Forward fold, take it down, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fingers down, step that left foot back as you exhale. Front knee bends, breath in. Straighten and fold that right leg, breath out. Bend, inhale. Straighten and fold, exhale. Bend, breath in. Straighten and fold, breath out. Now bend, plant the left palm, inhale your right arm up. Exhale, wrap that arm under your front thigh. Two more, reach up, inhale. Wrap, exhale. Reach up, breath in. Wrap, breath out. Get the legs ready, inhale, rise up for that twisted warrior two. Exhale, settle through the hips. Right hand to back thigh, left arm lifts, inhale. Take that left arm, twisted lunge, stack it, exhale. Press through the crown of your head, full breath in, and then release your fingertips down, breath out. Downward facing dog, inhale. Slide forward, lower half or all the way as you exhale. Upward facing dog, full breath in. Downward facing dog, full breath out. Inhale here. Full exhale. Lift the heels, breath in.
Bend your knees, walk, step, hop forward, breath out. Find that halfway lift as you inhale. Full forward fold as you exhale. Rise up to stand, sweep the hands high, breath in. Palms to heart, breath out. Take your hands to your hips, pull your right knee up in towards your chest. Fix your gaze to the earth, something unmoving. Really flex into your right toes. Let's cross that right ankle over the left. Figure 4. Start to bend into that standing leg. Hands can reach forward as if you were in a chair. And then see if you can lift the outside of your right hip up and pull it back. Good. Slowly bring your hands back to prayer. Can you hug your right knee up in towards your chest? Keep the bend in that standing leg, and then slowly send your right foot back to a warrior 3. Option to reach your hands out to the side like wings or forward. We're stepping back towards a warrior 1. Soften through the standing leg. Let the right heel land, toes on a 45, and then straighten through that left leg. Reach those hands up overhead, and then fold yourself forward and down. Now hands can come to the earth here, or maybe props if you've got them. And take a little space for your feet. You can have them a little wider, like they're on train tracks. Now with a nice long spine, right fingertips come underneath the chest. Let's slowly take that left hand to the left hip. Start to rotate open your heart to the left wall. Twisted pyramid pose. Option to reach your left fingertips up as well. Okay, so if you've got a block underneath the right hand, grip that block and reach your fingertips forward. Slowly start to soften into that left leg again. Twisted warrior 3 or revolved half moon. Let that back leg lift. Keep that left arm reaching up. Take a deep breath in here. And then slowly forward fold as you breathe out. Take your feet a little wider than your hips and bend into your knees here a lot. And then just sway from side to side. And then let's bring those feet back to center and find that exhale breath to empty. Halfway lift here as you inhale. Bow and fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, reach those hands up high, full breath in. Take your hands to prayer in front of the heart, breath out. Hands grip your hips, weight into your right foot, pull that left knee up in towards your chest. See if you can flex your left foot, spread your toes. And then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Again, coming towards that figure 4, start to stand into that right leg. Option to reach your hands forward. Take your hands to prayer, stay low with your heart, and then pull your left knee up in towards your chest and start to kick it back behind you, warrior 3, airplane pose. Coming towards warrior 1. Soften that standing leg, let the back heel lift and, lower and press down, straighten your right leg. Reach those hands up, high gaze lifts, breath in. Hinge at the hips, hands to the earth, breath out. So Both legs are straight, back toes on a 45. Take some space here with your hips by widening the foot stance as you need to. And then lengthen through the crown of your head. Place your left fingertips down underneath you and pull your right hand towards your right hip. Gently start to spiral your chest open towards the right. Option to reach your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Okay, so starting to bend into your front leg, the left fingertips will walk forward with a prop or just to the earth, enough so that that back leg starts to lift. Revolved half moon. Keep pressing into that right heel, breathing deep into the sensations in the body. Take a full breath in, and then release forward fold at the top of your mat, breath out. Dealer's choice here, find movement, stillness. Beautiful. Let's find a halfway lift here with the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, reach those hands high, full breath in. Take your hands to heart, breath out. Sweep those hands up overhead, reach, breathe in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, plant your palms, step or float your feet back and lower. Lift your heart up, full breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Take a deep inhale. And a full exhale. Lift your heels up as you breathe in. Bend your knees, walk, hop, or step to a seat, front of the mat. Gently let the bum come down, knees are bent out in front. And then take your hands into the front of your shins. Now you're either going to stay here and just roll back towards a C shape. This might be enough, you start to feel the abdominals. Or you're going to float your shins up. Hands can then grab the back of your hamstrings. Or you can straighten the legs, bow pose. And hands can reach out to the sides. Fan through your toes. Feel into your breath. Start to rebend the knees if they're straight. Hug the thighs a little closer in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in. And then with control, roll onto your back. Pull the knees in for a second here. And then gently release the feet wider than the hips. And we're going to windshield wash the knees from right to left. A little extra emphasis, if it's okay for your knees to press the knee down towards the floor when it's in the midline of the body. So that internal rotation of your leg. Using the strength there to push it down and create more opening through the front of your thigh. Okay, let's come back to center. We'll do our back bend series from here. So the first of 3, we're going to take bridge pose. So bring your hands beside your hips and use the fingertips to graze the back of your heels, just to ensure that you're close enough. And for most of us, from there, you're going to have to walk your feet about 1 inch forward. Okay, tuck your shoulder blades down your back, press into your feet and peel your hips up off this floor. Press your chest towards your chin and your chin away from your chest, lengthening through the back of your neck. You can take your hands and interlace them underneath you or grab the outside edges of your mat. If you're quite broad-chested, it's a little easier to grab the edges of the mat. Take a deep inhale. One vertebrae at a time, slowly lower down. Walk your feet a little wider, let your knees knock in and bring your hands to your belly. Close your eyes and deepen your breath. Notice how quickly the breath brings you back to equilibrium, steadies the heartbeat, slows the mind. Let's come back to our second set here. So bridge pose. If there's a different variation you'd like to take, you feel free. Otherwise, we're going to lift our hips up once again. Now, if you'd like to take a different option here, you can come up onto the balls of your feet, or you can walk your feet together with your heels down like you have one leg. It's going to make it a little harder for you. Breath in, and then slowly unravel. Again, feet wide, knees in, hands to your belly. Close your eyes, deep breath here. Okay, slowly come back towards center. Now this time you can take bridge in whatever variation, or if you'd like to go to wheel, I'm going to speak to that. So for wheel, you're going to take your palms just above your shoulders, fingertips point down towards your body. You're going to hug your elbows in. And just like we did for bridge, you're going to press into the bottoms of your feet, rise up onto the crown of your head, and then press through your arms and slowly lift those hips up. And slowly start to come back down. Again, feet wide, knees in, hands to belly, or one hand to chest, one hand to belly. Let your eyes close and breathe. back towards center here. And bring the soles of the feet to connect and your knees to go out wide to the sides, butterfly pose. You can change the position of your hands. Another option would be to reach your hands overhead and grab opposite elbows. As the practice starts to slow here, let your breath be your companion. Let it be the thing that you come back to. Gather up your legs back towards center here and hug your left knee in towards your chest. And as you pull it up in towards your chest, feel your low back lengthen. Let's straighten that left leg up towards the ceiling, interlace your hands around your hamstring. And before we take the hamstring stretch, I want you to gently press your leg into your hand and at the same time screw drive your left hip down in towards the mat. Just reintegrating your hips and your pelvis. Now you can release that press and start to pull your leg towards you. Option to straighten out your right leg. And then let's take a half happy baby here. So bend your knee. Your left hand catch the outside edge of your foot or your ankle. That right hand can root down the other hip. Just making sure it doesn't lift off the ground. And then bend into your right leg if it was straight and cross your left ankle over your thigh for a figure four. Pull that knee in towards your chest. And then release the grip on your legs and cross your legs fully so your left leg goes over top of your right. You can bring your right foot down and just shift your hips a few inches to the left. Knees will come in twisted and fall to the right. A spinal twist here. If your knees need to be stacked, it's too much on the low back, then that's cool. Take a deep inhale here. And a full exhale. Unwrap your legs, bring them back to center. And then pull your right knee in towards your chest. Feel that lengthening for the low back on your right side. And then straighten your right leg, catch the hamstring, and drill your right hip into the ground and press your leg into your hands. Now find the hamstring stretch. You can pull that leg a little closer in towards your face. Option to stretch your left leg out long. Let's find half happy baby here. So bend deeply into that right leg. The right hand kept the outside of the foot. Bend your left knee if it was straight and cross your right ankle over the thigh, figure 4. Pull that knee in towards your chest. And then cross your right leg over your left. Bring your left foot to the ground so that you can pick up your hips and shift them to the right, and then gently let those cross legs fall to the left here. Last twist. And a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Uncross your legs, pull your knees back into center, and hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, wrap your hands around your shin bones. And then from here, we'll release the legs to Shavasana or seated meditation, whatever's calling to you. Wherever you land, let your eyes close and let your breath just be natural. For a little longer if you'd like, or you can slowly start to shift and move in towards a seat. And then once you arrive, you can take your palms together in front of your heart. Back to your breath. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Breath out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Namaste.